We're on fire on Underdog Fantasy. This play I gave out yesterday, $2,100 cash, and then the day before we also hit a 3-pick entry. So we've been crushing Underdog Fantasy, and today I got 3 picks for you. So what we're going to be going through is I'm just going to be taking you through my 3 bets, right? And I've explained this before, but Underdog Fantasy, it's a fixed payout platform. Right? They're not changing your payouts based on you selecting over or under, right? It doesn't change your payout. Any 3 picks, you're always getting a 6x payout. So what we want to do is we just want to find 3 sharp bets to go with. So in this video, we're going to put together an entry. I'm going to show you what I'm on and just really show you my strategy for finding sharp, profitable player props on Underdog Fantasy. So typically, one of the tools I start out on is right here. It's called the sportsbook screen. And what this tool does is it really just lets you browse a particular market. So currently we're looking at NBA player points and assists, right here. So what you're going to notice is the way I use this tool is I hunt for value in the market, right? I hunt for line discrepancies. So if you look at Julius Randle, all the books have his line at 23.5 points plus assists. Underdog, Prize Picks, no discrepancies. Prize Picks and Underdog both have Julius Randle at 23.5, as well as all the sports books. No major differences in the odds. No value, right? There's no value in the market. Follow the data. Stop trusting your gut, right? I don't know why people still think their gut can beat the sports books. Like, the sports books are in business because everyone trusts their gut. So you got to do something different, right? You're not smarter than the sports books. Follow the data, look for value, look for inefficiencies in the market. Julius Randle, there's no play, there's no value. Don't touch it. You don't want to be on his over or his under. You don't need to bet on every player. You want to find those few rare betting opportunities where Underdog is slipping up and giving you too much value. So I'll give you an example of one. Right here, you're going to see RJ Barrett. His line is 22.5 points plus assists on Underdog. On Prize Picks, it's 21.5. So let's go over to Prize Picks. So if we go here, and then we go to points plus assists, sometimes there's more value on Prize Picks, sometimes it's Underdog. So Prize Picks has RJ at 21.5 points plus assists, and you're going to see right here, Underdog is 22.5. So we have a line discrepancy. And what you're going to notice is all the sports books, literally every single one, every data point in the market, Caesars, Parlay Play, every single data point, Bet365, all these books, every data point. We have dozens of data points, Prize Picks, all these different sports books posting odds. They're all telling us, RJ Barrett's line should be at 21.5. Underdog is at 22.5, right? So we can zoom in a bit. Underdog, they're too high, right? We have all these data points. They're all telling us the same thing. This line should be set at 21.5. Underdog's at 22.5. We found a discrepancy. We found value in the market. So that's the first play that I'm going with. RJ Barrett under 22.5 points plus assists. So then we're going to flip over to player rebounds. So once again, sometimes there's more value in different markets. Sometimes there's more MLB plays, but we're finding value in the NBA today. So Bruce Brown, his line is 4 on Underdog, all the sports books, every single one, as well as Prize Picks, a direct competitor to Underdog Fantasy. All these books are saying, his line should be set, right? All these books, they're telling us his line should be set at 3.5. Underdog is at 4. Underdog's too high, right? So we want to take the under 4 in this case. They're too high. Just like RJ Barrett, their line is above what it should be. Because all these sports books set lines independently, as a sharp bettor, you're ruthlessly hunting for value, right? And you can find value on Prize Picks. You can find value on Underdog, whatever. But the second play we want to be on is Bruce Brown under 4 rebounds. So I've explained this before, but you can kind of look at FanDuel. So we know that, Underdog, they're not changing our payout based on us selecting over or under. And if you look at FanDuel, they have alternate markets. So if we look at Bruce Brown player rebounds, you can see they have the under 4.5 at minus 220. So a huge favorite, right? The under 4.5 is a huge favorite. The under 3.5 is minus 106. Right, so under 4, we're getting a round number. We're getting 4 if this pushes, right? If Bruce Brown has exactly 4 rebounds, we're going to push. If you were to place under 3.5 on Prize Picks and he were to have exactly 4 rebounds, you would lose, right? But we're getting under 4. So the only difference between 3.5 and 4.5 is if he has exactly 4 rebounds. So under 4 would be about, minus 160-ish odds. If you just kind of take a midpoint of FanDuel, they have these alternate markets. So if you kind of take a midpoint of under 3.5, under 4.5, it would be roughly minus 160 odds on his under 4. Just taking the midpoint of FanDuel's lines for 3.5 and 4.5, you'd see the under 4 should be priced around minus 160. So he's a lot more likely to go under as opposed to over. Right? And again, because Underdog, they're not changing your payout based on you selecting over or under. That's exactly what you want, right? FanDuel's saying, yo, the under 3.5 is minus 106, but the under 4.5 is minus 220. So we know the under 4 would still be a pretty big favorite, around like minus 160 odds. So these are the first two player props I went with. And then, we're just continuing to hunt for value. Let's switch over to player points and rebounds. And what you're going to see is there's value on Jokic. In this case, we want to take his over, right? You go to prize picks. We go to points plus rebounds. So this is all I'm doing all day long, right? Prize Picks is at 38.5. Underdog is at 37.5. All the sports books have Jokic's points plus rebounds line at 38.5. Underdog Fantasy, they're too low. So in this case, we want to take the over. So we're just hunting through the market looking for value. Sometimes there's more value in the MLB. So if we go to like player strikeouts, sometimes you can find value there. I mean, again, you can find value on all these different sports books. You just got to look for it. You just got to hunt for it. And one of the tools that I have some success on is this odds jam screen. So anyways, we got 3 picks, right? How much should we bet it for? I get a max wager of $2,000. So we might as well say, screw it. Let's go for the full $2,000. And hopefully we have a fun day. $2,000 to win $12K on Underdog Fantasy. Let's make money. So here you can see my parlay on Fliff. Again, Fliff is an 18+ sports book. I've been able to find a lot of sharp, profitable bets on it, so highly recommend signing up. More sports books, more profitable betting opportunities, and as always, just showing you guys in these videos what I'm putting my own money on. So hopefully this video was helpful. Let's get it.